The minister tore open the clothes of the movie star Laura. He forcibly assaulted Laura in his own limousine. The driver, having seen this many times, thought nothing of it. After returning home, Laura curled up helplessly on the bed. Her husband, fully aware of what had happened, could only hold his wife tightly. Faced with absolute power, they had no choice but to swallow their pride and endure. You think the minister let them off that easily? To completely possess Laura, the minister sought help from the head of the National Security Agency because Laura's husband, John, was a highly respected and famous writer, a model citizen upheld by the East German authorities. The minister couldn't openly arrest or suppress him, so he instructed the agency head to find a way to dig up some of John's anti-government statements. He knew that intellectuals were the ones most prone to complaining about the government. One wrong word could ruin him. The task was assigned to a secret police officer, Stasi Captain Frank. In 1984, East Germany was under oppressive rule. Hundreds of thousands of agents and secret police monitored the populace in every conceivable way. Frank was among the best of them. At this moment, Frank was teaching at the Potsdam Secret Police School. A student in the class questioned that not allowing a suspect to sleep was inhumane. Frank said nothing, but quietly crossed the student's name off the list because their work demanded absolute coldness and rationality, essentially turning them into emotionless machines. After receiving the assignment, Frank's team demonstrated extreme professionalism. They easily picked the lock and entered John's home to install listening devices. They placed a large number of bugs throughout the apartment. The monitoring room was set up in the attic, on the top floor. However, the secret police's actions were watched by the neighbor across the hall. Frank wasn't worried about this.
Ja?
Frau Meinecke, ein Wort zu irgendwem und Ihre Mascha verliert morgen ihren Medizinstudienplatz.
The meticulous and professional Frank had already gathered all the necessary information. After everything was arranged, Frank, like a stalking beast, lay low in secret. That evening, John held a party at home. Many friends from the cultural scene came. Frank knew that the cultural scene was the most ideologically active circle. At such parties, it was easy for someone to slip up. Soon, Frank got a lead.
Dass du nichts Könner bei der Stasi bist, das weiß doch jeder. Das ist eine unglaubliche Unterstellung. Was?
Schwalbe, entschuldigst meinen Freund, er hat zu viel getrunken.
A friend of John's couldn't stand someone who kowtowed to the powerful. Their argument drew Frank's attention to a man named Laurent. Every important detail from the surveillance was recorded in real time. After completing the first day's surveillance, Frank submitted his report to the agency head. He never expected to be told something that would shake his fundamental beliefs.